calling her grandma, but she wouldn't let me.
Tom?
Okay. Give her a moment. She's walking out.
Hello. What's happening? With who?
She's schizophrenic. She was having an episode.
Who lives here?
Her brother, her mom.
So this is their house?
Yeah.
Do you stay here, or are you visiting? Or?
I was visiting. I was spending the night.
Okay, what's your first name?
Alexis.
Alexis, do you have an ID with you?
No.
Got nothing? Alexis?
What do you want?
It's the police.
10-4. Okay.
Where's the other half? What's her name?
Kaufman.
Is there a phone number?
Alexis Kaufman. Oh, her name?
Yeah.
Rosa.
Can you have Rosa step out?
No,
Or I can
she's
come
in
and
her.
talk to her.
She's crazy. She's right now crying because
We-
it's
we
crazy.
We
I'm
gotta
not
talk to her.
crazy.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
ask her
let
if we can come in or if she can come out.
No, she's right now not in the right mind.
Well, that's not up to you to
She's not in
determine.
the
We
right-
have
I'm
to
her
talk
brother.
to her. And I'm the police.
Okay.
There's a domestic battery that was reported. You cannot interfere with that. We have to talk to her
She-
and make sure she's
she
okay.
literally
We're
hit
gonna
me
talk,
as well.
We're going to talk to her
Put
and
your
you.
hands on me first.
I was
Hang on.
separating you two
What's your
because you're
first
both
name?
And then
fighting
you
each
threw
What's
other.
me
your
on
first
the
name?
ground.
What's
I
your
was-
first name? What's your first name?
Alejandro.
Alejandro, arguing with her is not going to help anyone right now. Let us talk to the two of you, and we're going to talk to her separately so we could get the story separate. Make sense? You want
Rosa!
you want her to come in or you want her to come out?
Rosa! Get in. Get out here.
You're going to do this outside?
Yes.
Okay. Alexis, why don't you come down here with these guys?
All right, get down here.
This is girlfriend. She's here to...
I'll talk with her. You want to talk?
Okay.
Okay.
Rosa, I think,
Yes.
is the other half.
Rosa's your sister?
Yes.
Okay, we need to talk to her. So
All
step
right, you
aside.
need to move aside.
You can go in or you can step aside.
I'm going to stay here.
You got to move out of our way.
Rosa, come here.
You have to move out of the
You are making
way.
things much worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you please
Just
come?
stay.
Step
You
to
just
the
had
side.
an issue with her,
Is
right?
it Rosa?
So stay apart from
Rosa,
her.
can you step out? He doesn't want us coming in for some reason.
Because
There's
of all
a
the
dog.
dogs.
There's a dog.
Yes, I don't want her them escaping.
Just yeah.
You want send the medics first.
If you step down there, I can talk to her.
Rosa,
Rosa, come here.
can we come in and talk to you, or do you want to come out here?
Come on.
Hey, we could come in and talk to you so that nobody has to see what's going on. None of your neighbors or nothing. I think that's better.
You want me to come in there?
Let her
All
do
right.
the talk.
Rosa.
Let her talk to the officer, okay? You can tell your side in seconds and let her do the talk.
All right. So what's going on?
Do you have an ID somewhere?
Hey!
I was trying to break up with her, and it was super.
What were you trying to do?
To a fight, and
Was she smoking?
I got him the kid, but I didn't.
I'm sorry. You need to.
I
You
couldn't
need
get
to
her
slow
out.
down and start again. What were you trying to open?
I was trying to break up with her, and
Dude, what's your first name?
Alejandro.
Is there anyone else?
You were trying to break up with her
Is
out
there anyone
there.
else here?
no, I was trying to break up with her.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't leave until 11, but 11 came around, and her grandma didn't come get her, so I tried calling her grandma, but she wouldn't let me. And we fought again.
Okay, how did you guys fight? Were
But then
you
I called
guys?
Alex because he was too strong, and then he got her out.
You guys were physically fighting each other? Okay, how did that, so you guys were arguing with each other and then it became physical? How did that become physical?
She's 19 and her ex.
Where were you guys? Were you guys in your bedroom? Were you guys in your room? And then what happened?
Alejandro, you said?
Yes.
You said we're
You guys were arguing and then what? How did it get physical?
Slapped me while I was sitting down, and all she was taking my stuff.
She slapped you while you were sitting down. Where did she slap
I
you?
was trying to break stuff to get the energy out because
Where
I
did she
wanted to
slap
take it
you?
on her ground. And she went home and
When did this happen? Just now? So you said you were trying to get her home
it was
with
just
her
like
grandma.
she slept over and
And then what happened? Come on.
then we woke up. And
So she called you how long ago?
what?
You woke up and then what happened? You guys started arguing because you wanted to break up with her. And then she slapped you. Where did she slap you?
Her face.
She slapped you in the face. On which side of your face?
I don't remember, but she slapped me again because I slapped her back.
So she
because
slapped you
was
twice.
Trying to kill herself.
She was trying to kill herself? When did she say something to you? How did you come to that conclusion? Did she say it to you, or
She was choking herself with
she was
belt.
physically trying to do like harm herself? Okay.
So this is your sister.
And then you were trying to stop her from it? Is that when you guys started getting physical, or did she get physical with you before she started trying
I
to do
don't
something?
know. I think it might have been before and after.
Before and after?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you? Okay.
No, it's in my throat.
What's your name? 1 second. What's your name? Rosa? What's your middle name?
Vega.
What is it?
Vega.
Vega? Vega is your last name?
Yeah.
Alright, do you need the paramedics right now?
No.
Are you having trouble because you're upset? Nothing physical. Okay. So your name is Rosa Vega. Do you have a middle name?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda? And what's your date of birth? And then what's her name?
92. Thanks, you go ahead.
What's your ex-girlfriend's name?
I'll be heading over to the courthouse in an area.
Alexis? And is it IS or US?
IS.
What's the last name?
Kaufman.
How do you spell it?
Coffman.
Does she have a middle name?
Renee.
And her date of birth?
I don't know.
Do you know how old she is?
No, I forgot.
Do you know approximately how old? Is she
Okay,
19
44
like
steps.
you, or is she
I'm 20. She's like 22.
22? And she's your girlfriend? How long have you guys been together?
We've been on and off for years.
For years? And then do you guys both live here? You live here, she lives with her grandma? Where does her grandma?
Brandywine.
In Brandywine? Where?
Brandywine.
Brandywine? Do you know what the address? Do you know her phone number?
Second one is
Alright. So you're saying that
Tiger. David.
why did she hit you in the first place? Was it because she was trying to do something to herself and
She
you're
was
trying to
really mad that I was breaking up with her.
Okay,
and I
so
was
she
just
was
trying
upset.
to let her fucking break stuff till she was done, but she wouldn't stop. And then it fucking came into 11 and she still wasn't fucking out here.
Okay. You want her Alright, just take a seat right over there. Try to breathe for a minute.
Vega.
First name?
Rosa.
Rosa Vega?
Yeah.
Do you know her date of birth? Are you associated with her?
I'm her ex.
Her ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Do you live here?
No. I was spending the night.
Okay. What did this all stem from?
She didn't answer me. I showed up yesterday because I was worried about her, and then I ended up spending
Answer
the
you
night.
how, like text message, calls?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I showed up, and my grandma walked up, and she answered the door, and she told me to go up, and she told me to stay, so I asked to stay the night.
This was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was acting all strange, telling me how she was possessed and
Okay.
taking it out on me.
What type of stuff was she saying?
That there's like multiple people in her head, and I never know if I'm really talking to her.
What started the physical altercation?
Because one of those people doesn't like me.
One of the people in her head doesn't like you? I can see, you got an injury in your hand? No?
Yeah, she bit me.
She bit you there, okay. I can see your face, you got some bruising, okay? And you
She
got a
was
little,
on me, so I went like that, so I did do something. Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with defending yourself, especially if she's on you, okay? So, what I'm going to do is, because a lot of times, just stand like that. Okay. A lot of times, if you don't get the pictures right away, I mean the pictures actually really don't say it. I can see there's a little bit of purple bumping up on the lump on your head. So, anytime there's a head injury like that, we want to make sure you get looked at, because that's stuff that'll come back and haunt you 3 hours later if you got a concussion, right? Any other injuries on you other than your face? You got a little scratch on your neck?
Don't
Yeah, it's a tiny scratch on your neck. Okay. Nothing else?
No.
The bite on your hand? Where's
This
it?
is eczema.
Okay, let me see the bite on your hand.
It was more.
It was more. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture of it. I don't see anything now, but so what you're saying is that you didn't start anything. You didn't.
No, but
What were you guys arguing about?
everything.
Everything. Are you
She said
guys
she was possessed by a kid.
okay?
She wouldn't want to even be near me or do anything with me, and I'm like, do you just want to leave me? And then she just wouldn't talk. I would ask her questions and she would just stare at me.
How long have you guys been girlfriends?
On and off for like years, but we just got back together like 2 months ago.
Okay. What's your address? What's your telephone number? Okay, so here's the thing. I had the medics coming for you. That's what all that noise is. Okay.
And I did say one more thing, that I want to kill myself.
You said that? Okay. Well, that's important too. Okay.
44 status.
Because when you start talking like that, we have to take everything seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. You said that you tried? How did you
Kind of felt.
here?
Yeah.
When was this?
Like an hour ago.
Okay. Well, thank God you didn't do it. Okay.
It's just too much. Done.
Okay. So. I was about to say, it sounds like they're going away.
Clear and valid.
Are they brother sister doggies or?
Tiger,
There's three.
clear valid on the white
There's
Mercedes.
three
to
related.
a clear and valid.
And one. My sister has one. I have one. My
Are we
brother has two.
receiving-
And this is my mother's.
Private property accident.
What's her name?
Rosa.
Rosa.
And
Why are you so emotional now? What's going on in your head?
Negative.
Okay. Give her a moment. She's emotional.
What's that thing on the wall?
Oh, that's supposed to be a security camera, but it's never activated.
Okay. What's going on? Why are you emotional right now?
Where are the dogs? Juni! Juni!
Rosa? You just want to forgive her?
No, that's fuck's sake.
A door open.
This is why you shouldn't bring people in your past back.
Alright, so where did she hit you?
She
Just
grabbed
in the
her.
face.
She grabbed.
Let her answer.
Kept pulling my hair.
Alright, I'm gonna take some photos right now. Do you have anything on your... Put your hands out like this?
Can you lift up your sleeves?
Why you shouldn't bring people in your past back.
Alright, so where did she hit you?
She
Just
grabbed
in the
her.
face.
She grabbed.
Let her answer.
Kept pulling my hair.
Alright, I'm gonna take some photos right now. Do you have anything on your... Put your hands out like this?
Can you lift up your sleeves?
I'm not hurt.
She pulled your hair.
I know.
Please. All three or no?
All three, both.
You want me to?
Both?
Oh, and you said it was in the face, right? Because you do have some bruising right here. Do you need the medics or anything? Because they're here right now. You're feeling okay physically?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Do you have anything on you?
What?
Like physical? Did you get hit or anything? Or?
I don't feel like I got hit, other than she was pulling my shirt and pulling my pants.
Okay.
And also, wait. I don't feel like she. The only thing I was doing is pulling her off. I remember she was just hurting my sister most of the time.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this door.
Do you see anything?
A door open.
Why is there an ambulance?
Is it okay for your mom to come in?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Wait, Jeanette, wait.
What's your name?
My name is Jeanette. I'm the mom.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Wrong last name.
What's wrong?
Her ex died.
They're going to Elmhurst Hospital.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just so you know, what's going to happen here,
Okay.
or at least half of it right in front of you, is this one here is going to be taken into custody.
Which one?
But Rosa. But she, the officer in charge here, is going to end up getting a warrant for Alexis. Okay? Because they were both fighting. Now the problem is we have no way of knowing who's being more truthful than the other. Okay? But because it's more important for her to get looked at right now, we're not doing this right now.
Okay.
So, what should happen is if they talk to her and she's fine and they release her today, it's in her best interest just to come to the police department.
Okay. Which police department?
Villa Park, right up the
Okay.
street here.
Okay.
If they're going to keep her for a minute, check her out, maybe get evaluated because she made some comments about herself.
Okay.
Maybe she'll be there for a day or two. Then the warrant will be out there.
Okay.
So if any officer comes across her, they're going
Right.
to take her in a custody.
No,
for that.
just bring her in.
Yeah, that's the best bet.
Okay.
And I apologize. For
No,
my
it's all right.
attitude.
I get it. I get it.
This
It's
is
got to be
just
hard
a
to
bad
see. so-
relationship, these two girls.
Right,
It's
but
like the fourth time they
right,
together,
and that's
broke
actually
up,
kind of what the
together,
brother
broke
said,
up,
that it goes down this route more often
every
than
time.
not.
Yeah.
So
Maybe this is the wake up call they both need.
yeah, but yeah, if you can make it clear when you go to the hospital and talk to her that this is what happens.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't end well.
No, it doesn't. She's seen it happen with
And
me.
it's happened before with the brother. where he was
Did she
down
did she
the
give you a
stairs.
call when this was over? She called you.
She called me when she was outside the house.
Okay, because that's when I pulled up, was when she
Yeah.
was standing
She
outside.
was crying
Okay,
and saying-
so I apologize if we got off on the wrong foot here, but because we
Yeah,
have
I
no
know.
way of knowing which way, and we have a witness, but he's related to her,
Yeah.
we have to just kind of split the difference and
Yep.
do what we got to do.
Understand?
No, you're doing your job.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, so you guys should obviously not come back here.
No, we won't.
There's no reason to. She's going to Elmhurst
Is
Hospital.
there one female in custody?
They explained to you?
10-4, one
everything that's going
custody,
on?
1140.
Okay. So you,
Go get your chanclas from over there.
She can use them.
so basically they're both going to end up getting arrested for fighting, okay? Because it's domestic related. We're required to make an arrest. The problem is
You don't know
and
what's happening.
we don't know exactly what happened. She says the other one jumped on her. The other one says she
Go ahead.
jumped on her. So we have no way to determine that. And there's clear signs of violence because the other one's not also. Earlier, as she just admitted to. So, but when that's all said and done, she too will be arrested.
Gotcha.
So it may not be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next month, but there's going to be a warrant for her to be held accountable for what happened here. You understand?
They've been this happened. This,
The Ma says this happens a lot.
yeah, they were together before.
Alejandro told me that you guys might have been aware that Alexis was here,
I was aware,
but
that
it
she was
sounds
here.
like there's historical problems
Yeah.
between the two.
Yeah, she last year when they last time were together, she gets upset and when Rosa wants to break up the relationship or call it a break for whatever reason,
Right.
the other one gets upset, the other one gets kind of violent with her, and they start yelling and screaming at each other. The other one, and last time it was my older son that got involved in this
Okay.
in this type of argument, but they
it-
were underage, so nothing really
It's
happened.
just my opinion. It's your house, but it's my opinion that these two should not be spending time
Well,
together.
they weren't. They weren't supposed to. Their mom, and their grandma, and we're both in agreement. They're not supposed to be together. We agree upon that. We talked about it, but it's like we separate them and they come back together. We separate them, they come back together.
Right, and it's hard when she's old enough to kind of do things. So
Yeah, and for me, it was like it was better for them to be here
Right.
or to be there. Than to be separated or go wherever they want to go and then them have to fight.
Is there transporting one female in
so
custody
she's
back
going
to
to the
PD?
police department right now. We will process her, and because
Yeah.
it's domestic related, she's got to see a judge. The judge will set a bond for her, and then she'll be able to make any calls that she needs. But
Can you give her a phone number because I don't even know if she knows our phone number.
your phone number?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she know her mom's number? Okay, that's fine. What's your
We're-
first name,
We're
Mom?
having. She's also an addict, so we're having problems with that. She's been diagnosed with
Schizophrenia?
schizophrenia. She just was out of a rehab a couple of months ago, so we've been dealing with that.
What
too.
type of addict is she? What does she struggle
Like
with?
induced status?
Jack, we can put on something. Go. I'll be right back.
She just wants to
Go.
talk
I'm
to
good,
you.
I'm just gonna
Give us a second. Thank you.
She
Real quick, what's your phone number? What's your first name?
Report number and time, please.
And what type of issues does she have?
As far as I know,
2476, 2476, 1143.
She's supposed to be taking medications, which she's
For the
refusing to.
schizophrenia?
She's refusing to. She got kicked out of the program she was on because they found out she used again, so they kicked her out of the program. I haven't been able to get her back into the program. I was waiting for her to ask for help again to get her into rehab again.
Okay.
But this time, like, out of state. She
Yeah.
was in Wisconsin a couple months ago.
Okay.
She was released back to us in mid-November.
Okay. Well, you collectively, you guys are just going to have to figure something out if these two girls are going to keep
No, they're not.
coming together.
I mean,
it's explosive and it's going to get worse. I mean, if somebody had grabbed something and hit them with it, I mean, these are hospital visits and, injuries.
I know.
So,
I know.
So anyway, I don't think there's going to be time today. I'm not 100% sure for her to get in front of the judge because they do it at certain times of the day, like 8 a.m. and like 1 p.m. But I don't know if they do one a little bit later. But as soon as she's able, she'll be able to give you a call. I'll make sure she has the number and let you know what the bond would be. Normally, unless she's got some type of significant history.
Well, she like I said, she just got back from rehab. She did have another history where she was high and she got arrested for that.
Okay.
We haven't been able to go back in front of the judge because we've been trying to get her back.
So I'm not sure if she'll have a lower bond, but nowadays they tend to release people on their signatures anyway. They just want to kind of admonish them and tell them, hey, stay away from each other until we go to court, that kind of stuff in court. So, but she'll give you a call.
Is there any way we can get a restraining order so they can get
Yeah,
separated?
you can, and you should do that if you go to the courthouse to get her, like today or tomorrow, whenever she's able to get out. You can get orders of protection. But for from 3 days from the time she gets released from the jail, she can't have any contact with Alexis at all. And that's kind of the problem because even if she calls her and they're friendly, as soon as Alexis hangs up the phone, she can call 911 and say that Rosa violated the emergency order of protection, which is in place right now for 3 days until after she gets out. But she also can't have contact with her because she's going to be arrested for the same thing. So it's kind of a catch. During those 3 days, that's when you're supposed to go and get a longer order of protection to stay away from each other. So that's what you guys should do. But she's got to do it. You can't do it in her name. So as soon as you get her from the jail, go right to the next building and say, hey, I need information on order of protection. She may not want to do it, but you got to remember she's now an offender. And if she says or does something to Alexis to try to stop her from going to court on this, that's a felony by itself. Just trying to stop a witness from going to court. Same thing applies to Alexis, though, because they're both offenders.
Lincoln 44 status.
Okay, so they really need to stay away from each other because the other one can just call 911 on them in a heartbeat.
Lincoln
You understand?
44
'Cause they're
status.
both victims and both offenders. Okay,
Before I'm good.
so whenever you go out there, just try to make time to get over there and try to get that. It would be in her best interest to get an order of protection to keep Alexis away. And we're going to tell Alexis the exact same thing.
Got it.
To keep
Alexis's
Rosa
mom,
away. Yeah.
because it's not us as parents. It's them that need to understand that they're toxic to each other.
Right.
They're very toxic to each
Right.
other, and they've been toxic to each other ever since they were in high school.
Right.
This is a relationship that has come since they were in high school, since junior. So.
And I wanted to let you know too, Alejandro. I know you're trying to protect your sister, and I didn't mean things to go, salty in the beginning. But we have to be able to talk to victims and offenders because we have to make sure nobody needs a hospital, nobody was hurt, they've got signs of injury. So we have to see the people that were involved in the domestic. That's why we have to talk to her. Okay?
How long ago does this happen? Because I left around 8:40,
They
8:50,
called
and
15, 20 minutes ago now, if
okay.
that.
So it just recently
Yeah.
happened.
Okay? If you guys need something, call, but they'll probably be done processing her in an hour or so, and then they're going to take her out to the jail.
Got it.
So then she probably won't get on until tomorrow.
Probably. I don't think they have one later. I'm not 100% sure, though. But it'd be first thing in the morning tomorrow if they do. Okay?
Thank you.
So, you guys.
One custody. 1140.
Oh, that's the wrong car. No, my car's back here.
you get in the vehicle, I'm gonna need to search you, so just stand right here. Right here, do not get in the car, okay?
Just mainly concerned about weapons out here. You can do a more detailed search at the PD if you want. All right, I'll meet you back over there.
Step out this way. Alright, right here. We're gonna go right through these doors.
Lincoln 44 status.
Step right on.
44 status.